Good day everyone, this is Cheezel, and in this video we will be discussing on how to identify the four different types of conic section. So now let's say if you are given this four equation, first is x squared plus 6x minus 4y plus 1 is equals to 0. Next is 4x squared minus y squared is minus 16x plus 54y minus 101 is equals to 0. And then this one is 2x squared plus 8x plus 2y squared plus 4y minus 6 is equals to 0. And the last one is 4x squared plus 25y squared minus 24x plus 100y plus 36 is equals to 0. So given this four equation, which one is circle, which one is an ellipse, which one is the parabola, which one is hyperbola? Now the first thing I would look for is the problem. If you have all four options, the parabola is the one that has an x squared but not a y squared, or it has a y squared but not an x squared. So here we see, now I meant this to be a y squared, this one. By the way, so here we have an x squared and a y squared, so that's not a problem. X squared, y squared, not a problem. X squared, y squared, this is the first one, is the only one that doesn't have an x squared and a y squared. So this is the parabola. That's how you can distinguish it from the other three. Here's the x squared but there's no y squared, or they could be a y squared but no x squared. So now, which one is the hyperbola? That's the next thing you want to look for, for how the parabola, hyperbola I mean, has a positive x squared and a negative y squared, or vice versa. The ellipse and a circle, both x squared and y squared are positive. So both of these are positive. Both of those are positive, but notice this we have positive x squared, negative y squared. The ellipse, the hyperbola, has the minus sign, so whenever you see that a positive x squared, negative y squared, or vice versa, it's hyperbola. Now, to distinguish the circle from the ellipse, look at the coefficients of x squared and y squared. A circle is perfectly even, so if the coefficients are the same, it's a circle. If the coefficients are different, it's ellipse. And that's how you can distinguish the four conic sections. And that's all. Thank you.